Here's where you're gonna learn what it takes to be a real mafioso.
Welcome to A Hat in Time. You play as Hat Kid, immortal deity of 3D collectathons and executioner of mediocre lizard men. In this heavily 3D Mario-inspired platforming nostalgia trip, you travel to various planets and do other people's chores in order to make enough money to afford the new state-of-the-art biodiesel they've been rolling out for your spaceship so that you can travel back home. During your many quests, you'll come to meet the likes of the Mafia, resemblance is purely coincidental, Scottish Furry Bait, Edgemaster, and more. A Hat in Time features tight controls and incredibly enjoyable platforming, which can be admittedly jank at times. As you might have discerned from the title, one of the main mechanics of the game are the hats, which grant you unique abilities such as Luigi's Final Smash from Brawl, in-game hints, Luigi's Final Smash from Brawl again, and running. On top of this, you can collect pins which further modify your movement options. Both of these mechanics provide for relatively fast and fluid usage of a variety of abilities while platforming. That being said, some of these perks feel more like baseline kit options rather than bonuses, such as the hookshot badge and running. However, I could definitely see how layering on too many movement options would likely make your arsenal too powerful, thus negating the need for weaker abilities such as the Ice Hat. As well as having incredibly captivating gameplay, A Hat in Time also just oozes with charisma. Almost every ability, enemy, or interactable object has some charming quirk to it that really makes you feel like the devs just went all the way with this game, such as, when standing still but holding the ability button with the sprint hat, you'll jog in place. After a long dive, Hat Kid will just lay there, menacingly. Unique character interactions such as the high five all of the wonderful palette swallows ass has unique and weird soundful modifier. The Ice Hat provides plenty of fun idle in the secret area. You get the idea. On top of all of this, the game has a killer soundtrack which adapts to the situation, depending on if you're sitting down in a chair, sitting down on a motorcycle, or sitting down if you just got your ass handed to you. Honestly, just like Hades, even if you're not interested in the game itself, the OST is worth a full listen through on its own. Plus, A Hat in Time has 2 DLCs, Seal the Deal and Yakuza Metro. In the Seal the Deal DLC, you get to recreate the events of the Titanic, but with more children, in a whole new Arctic environment. And in the Deal part of the DLC, there are a bunch of new endgame Snatcher quests to complete. These are really fun, and do a lot to extend the amount of time you can feasibly sink into a single save file. This being said, the difficulty of these challenges ranges from tee-hee, use my little Mafia badge to find 3 coins you've already seen, to it just didn't work that time, it didn't work, I went all Yakuza Metro's level designs are more akin to Alpine Skyline from the base game, and once again serves as a better cyberpunk experience than Cyberpunk 2077. Unfortunately, due to it being released after the Seal the Deal DLC, there aren't any challenges for it, which is a shame. This environment, just like the rest of the game's levels, is just breathtaking and provides for plenty of more fun interactions with random characters. On top of all of this, A Hat in Time has a packed Steam workshop and a Discord full of modders who created hundreds of thousands of hours of additional content for the game. Some of my favorites from these Steam custom levels were the Halloween level and this WarioWare level, however I've only scratched the surface myself. That being said, load times here can get atrocious, taking anywhere from 5 seconds to 5 months. Switching from my hard drive to my SSD helped noticeably, but there's only so much hardware can do. All in all, A Hat in Time is a masterclass in delivering on quality and character within a singular product. Completing it for the first time really felt like reading an amazing book, and left me with the familiar desire of wanting to forget ever having played it so that I could experience it brand new for the first time. Its environments have a distant yet comfy sense of nostalgia to them, and the characters and voice acting often gave me a laugh even when I least expected it. Out of all the games I've reviewed so far, A Hat in Time is easily the game I most strongly recommend to almost anyone, as I believe its charm and general appeal make up for any gripes anyone might have about it, even those who aren't huge fans of the genre. Should you play A Hat in Time? Peck yeah.